back to the Geechee Live Terror 144. Y'all back here with Marco Divine once again. Welcome to those who are new here, and welcome back to those who are returning. Today I'm gonna be giving readings for all the fire signs and what to expect during and after this new moon, full moon. This full moon is in Scorpio, so full moons in Scorpio is mostly based upon like transformation, introspection, a time for deep healing, embracing change, shedding old habits, moving towards being urged to move more authentic or more do things that's more that's beneficial to your authentic self or that helps you move more in the direction of your authentic self, regardless if that's with career, habits, anything like that. What else couldn't be expected? Yeah, if anybody been feeling really emotional during this time, this could be why this energy could be coming towards from the full moon. But it's always like I said, it's about transformation and stuff like that during this moon. So it's this emotion that could be coming out about with some people. It's real. It's much needed. It's pretty much shedding light on the things that you need to change, continue healing from the things that come up during this time. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it with Aries. Most of God, please protect my energy as I open myself up to give fire signs collectively reading at this time, telling them what they need to know and what they should expect during and after this full moon energy. All right, let's see. Aries, we're gonna start with y'all. Number two, Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, all placements, rising. It says fruitfulness. So the changes that this full moon could be bringing through for you, Aries, fruitfulness. See here, truth and fairness. Maybe this is truth and fairness on your behalf in situations, or this could just be, you moving, with truth and fairness in situations that's coming up in your life. Hermitage. Hermitage. You could be in your own energy to yourself right now, or could be guided to be in your own energy at this time, Aries. Be to yourself. Maybe this will lead to wholeness. Are you feeling wholeness? Just being in your own energy, order and peace. And this will help with the transformation, death and rebirth being here. Let's see. Let's go to the tarot. Spirit, what does Aries need to know right now this time? Most High God, Spirit, what does Aries need to know at this time? Okay, Hierophant and Three of Cups. Sometimes Three of Cups could talk about friendships, abundance, cooperation, community closeness with siblings, celebration, soul contracts. So at this time, God could be bringing in new friendships that could lead to abundance, or just new connections, or soul contracts, people that's on the same journey as you or something. You linking up with these people at this time could bring in celebrations or abundance, some type of cooperation, bringing in abundance. And it's like you're attracting this the more that you're one with self, the more that you focus on wholeness, things that make you feel that whole, make things that put you in your highest vibration. As you focus on that, the wheel of fortune here, things be turning in your favor. You could be going in a new direction with things like how you presenting yourself, or just directions in life, how you're doing things. You could just be taking a new approach to things. This could also talk about travel. If anybody traveled recently, how you doing, Karen? If anybody traveled recently, or this could definitely have something to do with work. Maybe you're finding new approaches with work. Maybe you're just looking at just looking at everything new, like coming at your at relationships new, at building new things like that got something to do with money or your business or something like that. You could just be reinventing yourself in a lot of different ways. Let's see, anything else for Aries spirit? Once I got anything else for Aries? Seven of Swords. Okay, hold on, let me see what this is talking about. Seven of Swords energy, deception, betrayal, taking only what is needed, the universe bearing witness to true intentions, getting away with something, being strategic, being grateful for the resources you have, moving silently and quietly. With the Hermitage card being coming out and one of the first cards, I feel like this is talking about you. This is talking about maybe you taking only what is needed, maybe out of situations. Maybe you were somebody that just take things too personal, a lot of things personal, and maybe that got in the way of growth, business, or you cooperating and building with other people. Um, this could be you just learning how to be more strategic, being grateful for resources you have, and moving silently and quickly with Hermitage right here. This could be you moving silently and quickly in some type of way, some type of. Let me see here, Two of Cups. This could be talking about relationships, but I know in this situation, connection and cooperation, union. I feel like this you bringing love into situations, into connections, friendships, connection and cooperations. You could be changing like your mindset, like in how you approach situations. Like I was saying, like how you're viewing it, because your perception of everything is gonna be, it's gonna tie into the results you get out of a situation. Like you can't go into a situation thinking poorly about it and expect the greater outcome. You know what I'm saying? Prepare for the worst, but don't expect it. You know what I mean? Like you can't say, "Oh, I feel like this person on bullshit," and continue to try to build with them, expecting it to be good instead of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, use your intuition, but be careful how you speak on these situations. The Hermit card came out again, so I feel like I could be talking to an empath. Maybe you to yourself a lot because you're an empath. But I feel like at this time, you're changing how you respond to things. Like, okay, like you could do business with somebody that could be great with business, but you could be picking up on, if you somebody like me, an empath, like you could pick up on things about a person that has nothing to do with the business or whatever you're trying to gain out of the situation, and you could let that energy affect how you deal with the situation. And I feel like at this time you're learning how to respond differently to triggers or things that you pick up intuitively. You could be used to reacting to things like this because of people from your past or things that you dealt with in the past, and then maybe that could have, maybe you're realizing that that's been getting in the way of something. Yeah, look, you changing up, you changing this up or changing something up is literally bringing balance to like your business endeavors, people that you work with, people that you come across and you're trying to build with and things like that. Ten of Pentacles. This could tie in with your generational wealth, like, or whatever this business is could have something to do with something you're trying to create wealth from. But I feel like you're realizing us also that you have the power within you to still have the desirable outcome out of these situations, regardless of what you know. Yeah, look, I see the Emperor being here, and Six of Wands, victory. You're learning how to have a victory regardless of what's going on through the illusions that your mind could tell you, or through the illusions that you could have placed upon yourself. Yeah, that's what you're letting go of at this time. And yeah, it's like this been creating burdens. This has been creating burdens behind something that you've been trying to manifest, that you've been waiting for, waiting to come in. Um, Let me see, Knight of Cups here. But the Nine of Pentacles, this been affecting material and spiritual gains. Let's see here, Knight of Cups in this situation. Knight of Cups in this situation. Wearing your heart on your sleeve, being in love with the love of like the idea of love, creativity, artistic tendencies. Yeah, that says a passionate soul. So I feel like this is something. It's tied to something that you're passionate about, something that you love, something you have a deep love for. And but you, whatever this is, you realize you need to let go of, or maybe how you view people, how you view situations. It's leading to a victory, and it's bringing in stability. And this could also be helping you attract in a partner that's the same. You know, you see the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here. This doesn't always have to be romantic, but it could be. It could be romantic down the road, later on down the line, like some type of business and some type of business, like a business partner turning into love situation. Yeah, Two of Cups. As soon as I split the deck. So it's like you're kind of like you're adapting a somewhat of a the customer's always right type of mentality. Not exactly, but you're not letting all these personal things get in the way of your business or whatever this is you're trying to create or accomplish. Okay, anything else for Aries spirit? Let's talk about cooperation. No telling to what you can manifest together. Maybe this is a relationship. Somebody could be in a relationship. Maybe you're looking at ways to build with your partner differently. Somebody could be in an interracial couple, don't have to be. But whatever this is, telling you that you can have success in it. So the changes that you're feeling urged to make, the things about self that you feeling the urge to walk away from, will pay off and lead you to a victory and being in this boss position. Like you're doing what a boss would do. Like you're making some type of sacrifices in life, in your own personal life, to lead you to a victory. Like that's what a great leader does. That's what a great boss does. Yeah, something that you're passionate about, something you got love towards. You're having a new beginning. You're finding a new beginning, finding a new route, new ways of doing things that's gonna lead you to a victory. Have hope. Have Keep your hope and faith high. Star card being here, that you will see growth, or that growth is coming in this situation. This could have something to do with an air sign or a Capricorn. I also feel like too, whoever this is you're building with, or if this is just in general with people, you could be taking out the blindfolds to realize that your view, the way you've been viewing things, could have been toxic. I don't feel like this is talking about a toxic person. I feel like this is talking about your way of viewing things. So they're taking off the blindfolds to their own toxic patterns and behaviors, and how it could be affecting things. This could be in love, or this could be with business. Some people it could be both. Anything else for Aries spirit once I got? Okay, yeah. So some type of hump that you've been trying to reach in business, this could have been causing a blockage in the transformation. Like whatever this you've been holding on to, how you view things, how you You know what I'm saying? Maybe this got something to do with wanting to be too much in control. Because Aries, you know how we want things done a certain type of way all the time, and sometimes it might be meant to for us to listen and compromise. You know, trust. Yeah. Yes. Also, always use your discernment when you're building and stuff, but let go of control. Let go of always wanting to be right. Let go of always feeling like we gotta take on everything or do everything, or we can't trust others to do, you know, play their role. This could have been causing tower moments in the situationships we've been trying to build with, grow with, and people. You know what I'm saying? All the business ideas you had came together with other people with, and you didn't see success in it. It could have been this is could have been what been making it burdensome, and maybe you or we hard to work with. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this how we always want to control things. Aries, we it's burden. It could be burdensome to other people, putting too much pressure on others. Like, yeah, we operate in under pressure. We operate under that pressure. We endure that pressure, but everybody don't operate the same. And maybe we need these different type of energies, different ways of doing things to help us successfully, you know, have a more successful outcome. Because this has been causing burdens and towers and the situations we've been trying to build and grow with. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just you just have to remember everybody is not the same. Everybody's not built the same. So keep that in mind. Okay. So, any advice for Aries? About 16 minutes. Advice for Aries. Limitless and divine love. So these changes that you're being guided to make will help you expand. With limitless being here, this could have been causing blockages, and it will help you like push past limitations that you've been used to seeing in the ways you've been doing things. So I feel like now you're walking in a new chapter. Maybe like how things used to work for you in the past, it's not that anymore. So you know we gotta switch up. We have to switch up the way we're doing things. It said acceptance and reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. So yeah, it could be annoying. Some changes, some things like this could be annoying for Aries at first, but it is happening for you to help you grow, to help you change. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever you've been praying for, it's like God is trying to help you obtain this, but you got to be willing to make the necessary changes and sacrifices. Inner power here, divine source is trying to help you tap into your inner power in some type of way. Change is also here. So accept change, accept inner power, accept your ability to still make things happen regardless. Surrender to the divine. Loss, surrender to these losses, surrender to the wanting to control. Let go of control, go with the flow. Anything else? Liberation, your path, companionship, true offering. So how things are going to be going moving forward, go with the flow. Learn as you go. Cause this is helping you walk into your inner path. Like things about your path. I feel like whatever this is meant for you, is definitely meant for you, but you could have just been doing it in ways that been stunting your growth. And now the divine is trying to show you how you can get over those obstacles that you've been probably trying to get over for so long. But you have to accept that certain things are meant to go certain ways. Certain things are, you know what I mean? Just be prepared to go with the flow. It's hard to go with the flow sometimes when something looks suspicious. Yeah, I know it is. And to an Aries, when we dealing with other people, the way other people do shit is always just looks suspicious to us. Cause a lot of Aries, we got foresight. Like we done been through shit so much that we know if you do things this way, this can happen. But if you do things this way, this can happen. And we always just try to go ahead and try to kill problems before they can even create. But sometimes when we do that so much, we end up causing those same problems that we're trying to avoid. And That's why I guess we're being advised to go with the flow, because sometimes we don't know when it's not needed, when our introspection is not needed, and when it is needed. Because 9 times out of 10, we're used to doing everything by ourselves, man. And we know what works for us, but when there's other people involved, it's like everybody got their own scripts. And I feel like everybody a part of the situation should have the ability or the room to express their scripts. And they not might not express it in the ways that we express it, so we kind of like rob them of the opportunity to do so, and that's what could cause the fucking friction. That's what can cause the losses. That's what can cause the negative energy. Look, that's what can cause you sabotaging things that was meant to turn in your favor. Disappointments. Yeah, I know that is hard. That is a tough pill to swallow, Aries. I'm over here trying to process it myself, because we just sit there and be like, but how? But how? But how? But man, we just gotta go with the flow and see what God got in store for us. Cause I'm talking to somebody who been through some transformations, and now is a time where you could relax a little bit, and you don't have to think that things are gonna be the same outcome as they used to be. This is a different timeline. It's expect different results this time. Lean more on faith and prayer, instead of you being like, Dad, get out the way, I got it type of mentality. Watch out, I got it. Watch out, I got it. I don't need no help. Watch out, y'all moving too slow. Y'all in the way. Nah, sometimes just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. It's a different zone right now for us, Aries. We're gonna go ahead to Leos. All right. Looks like God, Spirit. What do you need for Leos to know right now this time? Looks like God, Spirit. What do you need for Leos to know? It's for Leo, all placements, sun, moon, rising, all placements. Say perseverance, justice, and wisdom. So let's see, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment here, victory is here. Strength card, Leo, y'all energy in the back of the deck. So y'all could be going through something, a transformation as well. You could be trying to manifest something or move towards something that's wish fulfillment for you. So yeah, you waiting on some type of manifestation to come through, something that you probably put in work for, been praying for, been manifesting. But with justice being here, it could be something working against you. It could be something that happened in the right happening now or happened in the past, a tower moment maybe. This could have been caused by somebody else. With the justice being here, Libra energy doesn't have to be. And with high priestess being here, the 3 of Cups. It could be friends, family, people close to you. You could know something intuitively went down, but you probably don't have all the answers or proof. You probably just intuitively knew what happened in a certain situation. Somebody could have caused some type of illusions in your, put some type of illusions in your face, pretended to be something they wasn't, or something like that, to try to swindle you or sway you into making a certain decision or whatever, or get you to drop your guard or whatever it was. But just judgment is here. So whatever this is, this person did not get away with it. Leo. Anything else for Leo spirit? Anything else for Leos? Yeah, you got some type of knowledge, or you know that. I feel like, I don't know if you went along with whatever somebody told you, and maybe once you got to a dead end, you realized that whoever this person was, they told you this so you could be at this dead end, so you could be stuck or something like that. And maybe it didn't even probably set well with you when you heard it anyway, but you went along with it anyway and realized once you got to this moment of being stuck that, hey, this person told me that purposely to be stuck. And that's what you could, that's what I could be talking about, with you knowing something intuitively, but not knowing exactly, not having that proof. But whatever, something is coming for you through fast. I seen the 8 of Wands. Whatever this is coming through fast. Whatever this is you've been waiting on to manifest. Okay. I'm getting this is about self. Your self love, your happiness, and all of that is playing and your connection with self is playing a role in the tower moment. Or maybe something caused a tower moment in your love life. Take it as it resonates, but I feel like this is really saying like your connection with self, your how you love self, self love, and all that will play a role in how this tower moment will play out. But I see new ideas, new inspirations, and things leading you towards happiness or a successful outcome or some answers coming through that will help you in this situation. Yeah, also, this could talk about new friendships, new love, or this could just be talking about oneness, love for you have for self, your love you have for self to be bringing in this wish fulfillment. Leo card, yeah, this could take a lot of strength for you to deal with at this time. Maybe you went through something that was hard. Maybe you deal with something that could have bothered your ego, your aura, and you need to love yourself at this time. You need to like it's big. It's bringing out self love multiple times. This self love is tied to this new beginning. You gotta let go of something. Let go of this hurt, betrayal. Let go of things that no longer serve you. In this full moon today, actually, it will start like at 12 something, and the moon being in Scorpio, it says a time to shed old habits, embrace change, and to move forward with a more authentic self. Um, and I said that in the beginning of the video, like if anybody been feeling extra emotional or things like that, this could be what's needed to be triggered in you to help you with the transformation. Because the full moon in Scorpio talks about transformation. So things that could be happening at this time, it could be hard, devastating, but it's all purpose. It's all for you to let go of things, so you shed things that old ways, old habits, so that way you can walk into this next chapter with a renewed self, renewed mind. Okay, let me see anything else for Leo spirit. Okay, pretty much you not being in this happy vibration in yourself, being happy in your own energy. It's like it's robbing you of your growth. When you're not happy in your own energy, you probably looking at life with less gratitude. Um, you probably just focusing on all the wrong things, all the things that you don't like or that you don't want that's going on right now. When you should just be thinking about the things you're grateful for. With this Seven of Swords, and you robbing yourself of your own growth. It could be a relationship some people need to walk away from at this time, or maybe this could be just self-sabotaging ways you need to walk away from that could be affecting a relationship. Take it as it resonates. But either or, once this is done, Wheel of Fortune here, blessings coming through for you. Maybe you're in a relationship that's causing a lot of conflicts, or you're causing a lot of conflict in a relationship. Balance is needed in this situation. You could be doing this to yourself, Five of Pentacles, putting yourself in this Five of Pentacles energy. Or maybe it's just some past things you need to heal from that's emerging, that's coming to the forefront, that's affecting everything as well. Judgment is here. Like I said earlier, justice could have been here for like, cause every time justice come up, that's karma. Somebody else has some type of play in this, and yeah, some type of illusions could be coming to the forefront that's making you feel sad, upset. This could have something to do with spell work with the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles talk about work, a craft, and stuff like that. But in this situation, it's not talking about that. It's talking about a betrayal, backstabbing. Regardless if this is talking about you backstabbing yourself when it comes to work and robbing yourself, or somebody is doing spell work to affect you in some type of way, maybe causing illusions. Use your intuition. You could intuitively notice. Yeah, moon card here, illusions. Somebody could be causing illusions when it comes to a relationship. Two of Cups. But justice is here though. This person could be a Taurus energy. Don't have to be, but I see King of Pentacles and somebody from your past. This is a past person. They trying to, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles is breakthroughs, blessings, things coming through. This could be like divine help. And this right here is somebody hoping that it's not too late. So it's like somebody trying to slow something down. They trying to slow something down for you. They could be using spell work to try to slow something down for you. Somebody from your past. And whatever this is they trying to slow down, this blessing could be something that pertains money or whatever it is you've been trying to manifest. This could be somebody you got your guard up towards. Or maybe you need to keep your guard up towards this person and others while you're trying to manifest something. If you don't know who this person is. But it's definitely somebody from your past. Divine abundance, divine source, and energetic clearing. Yeah, the Most High is trying to bless you with something, a divine abundance. The abundance could be anything. It could be abundance of happiness, abundance of money, abundance of anything. Anything that you need or want, or things that you don't need, you know you need, and that spirit knows that you need. Reframe, this is happening for me, not to me. So like I said, and with death and rebirth being here, it's like everything you're going through right now is literally for a transformation, to push you through a transformation. Transformations seem hard, but at the same time, when you get through the other side of transformations, it's like you realize your inner power grows. If anybody who out here who know how to manifest, and you manifesting things at your own will, every time you go through a transformation, that shit become more powerful, more potent. Your energy become more powerful, more potent. Your ability to manifest and attract things into your life that you desire, it becomes more potent. For real, liberation. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they are you. So you could be freeing yourself. You energetically clearing your energy could be freeing you from doubts and fears, deepening your connection with self, with God, with the universe, with everything. When you become one with self, you become one with everything in this fucking universe. Everything. Detachment and trust. Trust yourself at this time too. Trust yourself, like what your intuition is guiding you to do. So, okay, somebody's being tested at this time, Leo. One of y'all Leos are being tested at this time. It's like, if you are somebody who follow your intuition, follow your downloads and stuff like that, spirit may not be coming through as much right now at this time because they want you to trust yourself. They want you to trust yourself at this time and continue to detach and grieve and go with the flow. Continue to let go, ground your energy. I say all the time, for those who don't know how to ground their energy, go outside, walk around barefoot, go to the beach, go to some open body water, go chill in nature, go down a nature trail. When you're in nature, that's when you're close to God. That's when you can easily empty your mind and get those downloads. You'll get them to a very faster rate than you would in any other way. Chilling in the nature. Receiving, yeah. So you letting go, continue to clear your energy, gain a deeper connection with self, with God, and trusting yourself as you move forward, letting go of things that no longer serve you, and going with the flow will help you receive something, receive whatever this is you've been waiting on. Yeah, follow your intuition and realize that everything you're going through is happening for you, not to you. This is divine love. Sometimes divine love don't look like it. Sometimes it look ugly because sometimes God will break down everything in your life, sacrifice. He'll make you have to sacrifice everything in your fucking life that you thought you liked, that you thought was for you, just to walk you into the things that is for you. And I used to be mad about shit like that until I got to a point where now when God tell me I gotta walk away from things, I be like, damn, there's something better for me than this. There's something better than this out there for me. Shit, word, cool. Like, I just be ready. You gotta be open to things, man. 'Cause if you're not, he gonna hold you back from it until you're open to things, or until you heal. You can walk away from a relationship, but not necessarily want to be alone. But the more you prolong healing, the more you prolong learning those lessons you need to learn, you're going to stay single, or you're going to keep attracting people just like the people you had to get away from. When you don't wait on the divine to restore things in your life, you're going to attract the same thing you just had to let go of. Facts. Okay, we're gonna go to Sagittarius. Spirit, most I God, with the Sagittarius need to know this time. Spirit, most I God, with the Sagittarius need to know this time. Wisdom. Wisdom, completeness, and transformation. Death and rebirth. Okay. So somebody is you're using your wisdom. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who ain't new to their journey, and you're using your wisdom maybe to things that you have already been through and experienced to help you push forward in a situation. Maybe get to the other side of this rebirth or this transformation. I feel like I'm talking to somebody that just understand the assignment. They understand what they have to do to bring in more resources, um, prosperity. I see darkness here, but darkness in reverse. So you could be dealing with some dark times, or see resentment here. People could that's in resenting you or something. They could be, setting forth obstacles or something. And I feel like you're somebody who already been through this before, and you know what to do. You're using your wisdom to help you complete something. Okay, let's see here. Sagittarius, looking right now, spirit. What's up, God? Sagittarius. Spirit. Sagittarius. Illusions. Okay, yeah, somebody could be causing illusions, or maybe you're seeing through illusions when it comes to love or something like that. Let's see here. Conflict. Conflict. This could be conflict or rivalry or just challenges. You see the Emperor here. Somebody could be dealing with an Aries. Don't have to be. Or this is you and this boss energy. You see the Six of Wands talking about victory. That could be leading to Ten of Pentacles. This could be family, generational wealth. So this could be something that's tied to a career path, or just something that you know that could bring in generational wealth for yourself or for your family or whoever you're working with. Follow your intuition at this time, or the downloads and dreams you get. You could be getting downloads to help you when it comes to business or whatever it is working on that could be leading you to victories and stuff like that. This could definitely have something to do with love, or a lover you have your guard up towards. Let's see. Let's see, what else, Spirit? What else does Sagittarius need to know? I feel like I'm talking to somebody that could be have called a power back from people or from past situations. And like right here, see Sagittarius is your energy, Queen of Wands. This person successfully manifested something. It's like this somebody that knows what they're doing. They know they're powerful. They are not new to this. They true to this. But this could be somebody you walked away from. This what this resentment could be, or this conflict and rivalry. This could be somebody that you, when you walked away from them, it's like you called your power back. Your power and the things that somebody could have been manifesting off your energy. And I get this a lot. Somebody could have been manifesting or doing good in life because you were in their life. You walked away from their life and you calling back your power. Ten of Swords, yeah, you could have called your power back from a person who could have stabbed you in the back. This person could be a Leo or got Leo in their chart. You called your energy back just by loving yourself and pouring love into yourself, and this is helping you walk into a wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. Okay. What else is Sagittarius? Yep, Ace of Pentacles. Got some type of blessing coming in. You calling your power back from somebody or from some place, people, things, whatever this is bringing in a blessing for you. Yeah. Okay. What else does Sagittarius need to know? I'm trying to keep these messages about self and not get into much into it unless it's something you need to know. Something about Sagittarius and anything else. It's also talking about self-love again, bringing in wish fulfillment, bringing in balance, and bringing in direction. Continue to let go of the people who stabbed you in the back, old lovers. This will help you grow, help you see growth in life in some type of way. So if you have already let go of these people, let go of the hurt, the trauma, the pain that came with it. Yeah, I see that leading you. It's like the more you feeling that one with that oneness with self is gonna bring in stability, or just getting you closer to walking into stability. Yeah, because I was telling somebody this too. Like the more that you're thinking about what people did to you, or you know, that's why I try not to repeat bullshit. Like if I go through something today, I try not to bring it back up and talk about it, because if I do, that moment that I'm spending talking about that shit is stealing from time I could be having, getting downloads about new ideas that I can be focusing on to bring in stability. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what's going on, man, there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing that you haven't been through or don't go through on a daily, bullshit you deal with or betrayal that you deal with that you haven't already dealt with before. Just try not to spend time dwelling on it or thinking about it. Everything that we're going through is helping us to grow. Everything, good and bad, it's there for our own growth. So look at it as that. Don't spend that much time thinking about that shit or analyzing it unless you need that time to help you change how you're viewing it. Yeah, because I'm talking to somebody, Queen of Cups here. I'm talking to somebody that's a strong empath. So the things you do, the things you spend your time on, the places you hang out, almost everything that surrounds you, the things you spend your time on will really affect your growth, prosperity being here. It will affect everything. Like somebody that's a strong empath, you have to do things differently a little bit. You can't just move like everybody else. You can't. That's why when you go places, you feel everybody energy, and that will determine if this is a place you're gonna stay and give your energy, or if you want to go home and go somewhere else. Like you can't do everything just like everybody else. You can't just insert yourself in places, because especially if you're somebody with a pure heart and shit. Energy vampires and these wicked ass people who always looking for good people to steal from energetically and shit, they looking for people like you. So you have to understand the things you pay attention to, the things you give your energy to is part of your power. And it also trickles down to your protection as well. So you have to be mindful in everything you do, and realize that you being mindful will help you moving forward. It'll help you when it comes to your growth and your money and everything. How you doing, Candy? But yeah, that was did I do the last spread for Sagittarius? Let me see. I don't think for Sagittarius. How you doing today, Candy? Non-dual duality, it says, let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the end of divine. So this is just you being authentic in every way. You know what I'm saying? Being your complete self in every way. And with change being here, this is talking about you changing the ways that are about your authentic self that could be getting in the way of your connection with the divine or your connection with your inner self. You know what I'm saying? Your connection with your inner self is everything. He said, absolutely wonderful. I hope your day is amazing. It is. I hope yours is too. Oh, you said wonderful. Okay. That's great. I'm great. I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, so that's what this change could be. This is a thing that you could be realizing at this time, Sagittarius. Just your own ways that could be getting in the way of your growth or your connection with spirit, or things that just don't sit right with your inner self that you could have been trying to be a part of or trying to insert yourself in. You could just be realizing you following, protecting that inner voice, that inner child. It affects everything outside of you. It affects your money. It affects your growth, your happiness. All of these things affect your money. That's why I try to tell people too. If you let anybody come in your life and throw you out of character, throw you out of your mood, they affecting your money. I call it your spiritual money because that's where it starts at. And when you get close to attracting anything, manifesting anything, you will be tested with your attitude because that's the only way the devil can trigger it, especially as fire signs. The devil can trigger you through your fucking emotions. But that's also a clear sign that you're close to manifesting something when life starts testing you. A blessing, a test always come before the blessing. Always. It don't mean that it's gonna be right away, and it don't mean that that blessing is gonna be super big. It might be small, but it doesn't matter. You're getting closer to a transformation, and as you get closer to the transformation, you become more powerful, and you get closer to that end goal manifestation you're trying to manifest. You know. So remember that. That message right there is not just for Sagittarius, for all fire signs. Remember that. Don't do it for other people. Don't do it because other people think that we always got, our fiery energy is us being bossy or having an attitude. We just don't respond well to bullshit. But now when we changing the way how we respond to bullshit, we gotta look at it like, is this worth affecting our money? Is this worth affecting the things that I want to attract in my life? Because all my blessings is tied to my children. That's like me taking food out of my children's mouth, responding to dumb shit. Or you allowing the devil to take food out of your children's mouth because you chose to respond to it. That's why you gotta put on that armor. Even I'm not just talking about when the people say the full armor of God, but just that armor in general that you put on yourself mentally with protecting yourself, protecting your peace, protecting your energy, because this ties into your money. It ties into your growth. Look right here. Prosperity, completeness. The more you feel complete within yourself, the more you become a magnet to attract everything in your life. Everything. And I think I show people that firsthand. People who come in my life, when I show them a different way of living, a different way of thinking, they see how, well, being around me, they see how things just flow effortlessly sometimes. I be wanting everybody to experience that. It's kind of hard for me to tell you what that would look like. And some of y'all probably do experience it. Like, say you go places and you happy as hell. You go somewhere, and next thing you know, certain services is people will pay for or give you a service for free and be like, it's on the house, or it's all right. You think that was for no reason why that just happened today? I guarantee you that won't happen when you in that mood of ready to curse everybody the fuck out and ready to spaz on everybody. That shit don't happen on days like that. It's more so gonna happen on those days where you feel complete within yourself, when you feel like at your best, when you at your highest vibration. It's not all the time, but it's random. Divine love. That's exactly when God can show you his love, when you're in energies that's not in the way. You know what I'm saying? And I realized I was talking to somebody yesterday. I was talking to somebody yesterday about this. I pay too much attention to negative people who trying to affect me. And when I pay attention to that and I speak on that and shit like that, the people that I need to be connecting with, they don't want to come around me because now I'm on guard towards the bullshit people, and that makes other people look at me like, he's unapproachable. He's, you know what I'm saying? It gets in the way of business because regardless of if I could be doing this for a real good reason, business people not looking at it like that. They just looking at it like, how could the way they're moving affect business? If I wanted to give them an opportunity, how could their attitude and the way they respond to life and the things in life affect business? That's just part of being an adult, man. We just gotta be more strong-minded about shit like that and understand that this shit is out here. Bullshit is on every corner. Negative shit is everywhere. You can't stop it. It's never going to stop because it's literally here for our own growth. So everybody be out here trying to, oh, if everybody was to move like this, it'd be a better world. It's not our job to tell everybody how to move and how to, because it's always going to be these energies. It's never going to go nowhere because it's for our growth. So I felt like somebody needed to hear that. I needed to my damn self. But yeah, that was y'all readings, fire signs. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. And then later I'll be back on with the air signs and probably might do earth signs today. I'm gonna try to get all of them done. If I don't, I'm definitely gonna do fire and air. But till next time.